Hello, future engineers, subscribers, viewers, and students. Here is another video in engineering mathematics as part of the engineering review material in mathematics. I hope that this video will be able to enhance your skills in thinking skills in mathematics, particularly algebra. And there are 4 exercises here on probability. So here we go. First problem, a card is drawn at random from a standard deck of 52 playing cards. Find the probability that it is a queen or a red card. So this is probability with common outcomes, and the outcome is when the card drawn is a queen and a red card. So the probability is the probability that it is a queen plus the probability that it is a red card, then minus the probability of the occurrence that it is a queen or a queen and a red card. So probability that it is a queen plus probability that it is a red card minus probability that it is a queen red card. So there are 4 queen cards out of 52, so probability is 4 over 52, and there are 26, 2 times 13. Each suit has 13 cards, and since there are 2 red cards, heart and diamonds, so this is 26 over 52, and there are only 2 queen cards, 2 queen red cards, queen diamond, and queen heart, so minus 2 over 52. So probability therefore is equal to 28 over 52, and which can be reducible divided by 4, 7 over 13. So that's for problem 1. We proceed to problem 2. My coin pocket contains $50, 2 quarters, a dime, 4 nickels, and 2 pennies. In order to pay 50 cents parking charge, I shall draw 3 coins from my pocket at random. Find the probability that I shall pull out enough to pay the charge. So if you're going to reread the problem and analyze, the probability is equal to the probability of favorable outcomes, that the 3 coins should have a value greater or equal to 50 cents. And the total number of outcomes is the selection of 3 coins out of 10. So $1/2 plus 2 quarters, so that would be 3 coins plus another dime, 4 plus 4 nickels, 8 coins plus 2 pennies, 10 coins. So there are 10 coins all in all. And the total number of outcomes would be combinations of 10 coins taken 3 at a time. So probability is the number of events of uh, number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes. And this total number of outcomes is equal to 10 combination 3. And that is equal to 120. For the favorable outcomes, so let's go. We're going to analyze. So the idea is that the value of the 3 coins should be at least 50 cents or $50. So there's only $1/2, and that's enough. The other 2 coins should be from the remaining 9 coins. So therefore, the total number of favorable outcomes is, there are 2 situations. $1/2 times, and that is 1 combination 1, because there's only $1/2, and the other part or the The other possibilities would be 2 coins from the remaining 9 coins. So 9 combination 2. Then plus 2, because there are 2 quarters here. 2 quarters are enough. And the other possibilities would be any coins less than 2 quarters, excluding the half dollar, because this is already uh, accounted for in the first situation. So 2 quarters, and since half dollar is excluded, and we already have 2 quarters here, the value is already 50 cents. So another coin from the remaining 7 is 1 dime, 4 nickels, and 2 pennies. So E sub F is half dollar times any 2 coins remaining plus 2 quarters, then times any coins less than quarter. So that excludes also the half dollar because it is already in this situation here. So half dollar 1 combination 1 times 9 combination 2. This 9 here is the 9 remaining coins less the half dollar coin. So E sub F equals 1C1 times 9C2 plus these 2 quarters here. There are 2 quarters, so 2 combination 2. And the remaining any coin less than quarter would be 7 combination 1, because we have here a dime, 4 nickels, and 2 pennies. So just 1, because the first 2 are already the 2 quarters. So 2 combination 2 times 7 combination 1. So this is equal to 1 times 36 plus 1 times 7. And there will be 43 favorable outcomes. That the value of the 3 coins pull out would be enough to pay the charge. So therefore, the probability is equal to 43 over 120. Then we proceed to problem 3. A bag contains 4 white, 4 black, and 8 red balls. If we draw 2 balls in succession, find the probability that both are of the same color. If the first ball drawn is A, replaced before the second ball is drawn, and B, not replaced. So in say replaced, so that means it will go back to the original situation. So probability is equal to 4 white over 16, because before the second ball is drawn, it is replaced, so there will still be 4 white out of 16 and 16 balls all in all. Then for the second situation, if it is black, so 4 black balls out of 16 times 4 black balls over 16. Then if it is a red ball, then 8 red balls out of 16 times in the second drawn ball, it is also 8 over 16. 8 red balls over 16. So probability is 1/4 times 1/4 plus 1/4 times 1/4 plus 1/2 times 1/2. So that would be equal to 3/8. For part B, because the second ball, the first ball is not replaced, so therefore for this second probability, it will only be 3 over, and the remaining number of balls would be 15. So 3 black balls out of 15. For red ball case, 8 red over 16, then times 7 red balls remaining out of 15. So probability 3B is equal to 4 white over 16 times 3 white balls over 15 If it is a black ball, then 4 black balls out of 16 times, um, because there are cases. These are the different cases. So plus 3 black balls out of 15, then plus 8 red balls out of 16 first draw. The second row would be 7 red balls out of 15. So probability is 1/4 times 1/5 plus 1/4 times 1/5 plus 1/2 times 7 over 15. So using your calculator, this is 1 over 20 plus 1 over 20. So that's 1 over 10 plus 7 over 30, and that is equal to 1/3. And lastly, problem 4. At a party attended by 5 men and their wives, the men are assigned women as dinner partners by lot. Find the probability that each man is assigned his wife, and B, just 3 men are assigned their wives. So for this case, A, each man is assigned his wife. The probability, because there's only one man to be assigned by his wife, so 5C, 5, that's 1. And the total number of outcomes would be, for the first case, there are 5 wives, so therefore 5. Second position for the second case, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's 5 factorial total number of outcomes. So n sub t is equal to, so just draw bars. This is by horizontal bar method. So in the first position, so there's a man here, that's 1. And this is equal to 5. There's a possibility that that the the first wife assigned to the first man is, there are 5 possibilities because there are 5 wives available. So 5, then 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So in other words, the total number of outcomes is 5 factorial, and that is equal to 120 ways. Therefore, the probability that each man is assigned his wife is 5 combination 5, that's 1 man, and there are 120 total outcomes, so 1 over 120. 5C, 5 over 120, and that is 1 over 120. For 4B, so just 3 men are assigned their wives, so 5 combination 3. So any 3 men from the 5, so that's 5 combination 3 over 120. And that is equal to 10 over 120, or 1 over 12. So that's it for this video. I hope that you were able to follow and understand the explanations and the solutions to these problems.